The universe, divided by the monarchy, suffers from a multitude of conflicts. But far from all the troubles and events, the dragoons live in their simple house at the edge of the universe. There they lead a life of high quality. The young man with dark brown eyes, black hair, and a beard, Sin Andorag Dragoon, is called to dinner. Despite his icy gaze and powerful physique, he has a warm and playful personality. The delicious aroma of the food alone fills him with great anticipation. When he sees the juicy meat, the radiant fruit, the aromatic broccoli, and the family's enchanting specialties, he can't help but smile and sit down. He takes a delicious bite and then eats the food with complete mindfulness. Whatever Sin does, as long as he's behind it, he does it with full passion. Thus, he enjoys life, playing, eating, fantasizing, and everything else to the fullest, without pretending or feeling inhibited. He is free from all shackles of roles and expectations. For the one who lives mindfully and happily, and without allowing real harm to arise, is the one who leads a beautiful life. So, never lose the child within you and be a kind being who doesn't need to pretend. For you should be able to live out good thoughts with a clear conscience. The good son sits at the table with his mother and his grandmother. Sin to his family. I love you so much. The mother replies, oh, you say that so often. We love you too, but our food shows that, doesn't it? Sin smiles with his mouth full and nods in agreement. The mother, oh, you're still my sweet little boy. Even though you don't look like it anymore. Sin swallows and says happily, yes, that's true. Thank you for the food. It was delicious. Sin says contentedly. The mother is happy. She's so proud of her son. Because Sin knows it too. Parents and grandparents basically just want you to remain happy, safe, healthy, and kind. Feeling and showing gratitude fulfills the most. Anything in upbringing that contradicts these priorities should be implemented by the child after their own reflection. And they should look beyond what is said to understand the reason behind it. Sin, Mom, Grandma, I'm going to Dines now and eat with him too. See you later. Rest. The mother. Yeah, Tilda. Love you as much as the planet is big, says Sin, hugging his mother and then his grandmother. He respectfully kisses his grandmother's and his mother's hands. May your hands stay healthy, Sin calls out gratefully. Grandma finding strength. May the poor and injured also find food and peace. Go then. Bye Tilda, Sin calls out happily. Yeah, bye. Don't let me worry, the mother replies. Sin notices the cheerful weather and the fresh scent of the flowers. Yes. The principle of permanently renewed happiness is so valuable and makes it possible for little to be happy. Everything else is then viewed as a valuable bonus. I'm convinced. But how do I convince others? Others think differently, and it can trigger defiance when it comes from someone like me. So far, I've gained approval for natural things, but no one really imitates it. Perhaps it's all too foreign. But I freely continue my visions. It also has to be viewed individually. After all, the fear of loss and pent-up anger linger and circulate within me, and for others, it can be something else that is particularly burdening. I've always proceeded cautiously, and others may exhibit different traits even as children and carry them as genes. If I also document every thought and continue to sort through my chaos of written thoughts, then I'm only living for the sake of sorting things out and not fully enjoying the day. I'm taking away my own freedom with the compulsion behind it. What can you do about it? Sin mutters to himself. Until he passes a figure similar to his stature. Sin senses unease. He looks behind him. Staring green eyes. Inducing tension. Sin asks, hello. Do you want something? Are you looking for a specific place here? If so, ask someone other than me. Haha. This person responds not with words, but with his body language. He assumes an aggressive fighting stance. Sin, overwhelmed, says, "My goodness. What exactly does he want from me?" Wait, says Sin in slight panic. The guy jumps off the ground. He charges at Sin. This person throws a powerful punch. For the first time, Sin Andorag encounters such a situation. Being attacked without preparation would certainly make someone so inexperienced freeze in fear. Sin would, too, but he's prepared for just such a situation. With a single breath, he focuses on what's happening and his thoughts are brought back to the moment. The blow is dodged with rapid reflexes. The bully is ruthless and strikes uninhibitedly. Sin tries to dodge gracefully, but the sequence of blows is precise and practiced. Sin is hit hard. The blow lands, Sin's face contorts in pain. A tear rolls down his cheek. This strength wasn't normal. Sin looks at his opponent's fist. It glows green. Another attack. Are you serious? He strikes hard with intense green radiation. Sin parries, but is still thrown far away. His hand is paralyzed, immobile. Sin holds his hand. This is serious, he thinks to himself, glaring angrily at his attacker. Get ready. I'll show you my best technique. Being pathetic. By Tilda. No sooner said than done. He runs for his life. Cries of desperate distress. I'm being attacked by a bear. Urgent. It's serious. Please help me. What's wrong with that idiot? Never mind, mutters the astonished opponent. He concentrates. His eyes are closed. Between his hands, a green sphere. With a graceful swing, he shoots a beam. Sin realizes, what the? He throws himself to the ground, performing a skin-ripping roll. Sin is hit. His forearm burns before his eyes. But he sees the beam pass by. Sin recognizes green energy, canceling or amplifying variations. Sin has escaped the battle. Finally arriving at his friend Dines's, he discusses the incident and warns everyone in the area, while having his wounds treated and carrying them as evidence. The muscular Dines, seeing the silver lining, that you escaped. Good thing you were able to dodge. Sin replies, I'm amazed myself. My reaction speed is still reliable in an emergency. Dines, Sin, that's really crazy. But is he really that strong? Sin, yes, he also radiated an unshakable confidence of victory. You're strong. Sin, you'd easily defeat such crooks. No, I'm not that arrogant. My opponent hasn't shown everything he's capable of yet. I've also been neglecting my training for a while. Sin now feels safe and has calmed down. The adrenaline subsides. They peacefully play a war game. The imaginative Sin and Dines immerse themselves in the game's world. My happiness circulates within me. Fantasizing is a truly reliable and always available source of happiness. Nothing entertains and fascinates me more than the breathtaking creativity one has within oneself in times of boredom. Sin Andorag, Dragoon. About the game. In this variant, there are 60 different pieces, but only up to an agreed-upon number of points can be selected. Certain stronger pieces account for more points. Both sides have a king at their disposal. Playing this king correctly, with its special ability, is crucial to the game. Synergies between the pieces are possible and should always be considered. The board is large and designed to simulate a war. The areas have various characteristics, such as protection or restricted advancement. Just like the deployment of pieces, the area must also be considered. In certain situations, pieces receive bonus effects that can change the course of the game at any time. There is also a short version. They'd played the game so often that they agreed on certain rules and values that kept the game balanced. They continually implemented new things and had a lot of fun. They played for a long time with great joy, with the loser of the game having to go hunting. After a back and forth, Dines. Bye. Bring something tasty. Only what I like, please. Sin says, mocking happily. Dines. You play so cowardly. It's always the same thing with you. What a shitty winner. He loses 90% of the round, pulls something so audacious, and feels like everyone else. Scumbag, Dines says indignantly as he heads off. On the way, a figure grabs him from behind. Dines jumps and strikes hard without hesitation. The figure dodges and laughs. Dines notices that it is Sin who is laughing his head off. Dines, wow. Are you serious? Sin, hey, it was too tempting. I'm sorry, don't worry, I'll come with you and watch your back. Dines, you know we'll both run away until our fathers finally come. You just want to see if I catch something tasty. You are on the hunt. They walk leisurely along an open path. The ground slopes steeply down to the left of the path and leads to a forest. To the right of the path is also a forest. Together they are attentive and proceed as usual. There's something up ahead, Sin says to Dines. He recognizes a bear. Sin, a black bear. Not too big and easy to grill. Dines replies, I don't eat bear meat, but go ahead. I'm looking for something else here. Call my name in case of emergency. Sin understands. He races toward the bear alone. He leaps and strikes hard. A fury of blows follows. The bear lashes out, growling, with its huge paw. Sin dodges and returns a well-aimed blow. Another fury, Sin's final blow. A massive punch to the chin. A direct hit. Because of his hunger, Sin is very happy to defeat it. But suddenly, a moment of tremendous shock. A powerful jet of energy bursts from the bear's belly. Despite turning, Sin is fatally wounded in the stomach. He looks toward the bear in panic.